welcome to another edition of my Tulane Green Wave Dynasty. As this week we are taking on South Alabama, who they are at 2-0. We're at 3-0, ranked in the top 10 in the country. They're at number 9. Yeah, neither team has lost, a combined 5-0. Our biggest win of the season so far has easily been this win over LSU on the road. A last-second touchdown victory. We've handed LSU their only loss. Then beat Duke and throttled a really bad playing Ole Miss team. Got pulled away from Duke there pretty handedly. But we're taking on South Alabama. They come over from the Sun Belt. They've already had 2 early byes, which is essentially what our early schedule looked like before I made some maneuvering around. But they have beaten Southern Miss, and then they beat Auburn. So this South Alabama team, despite the overall, seems to be pretty impressive. I mean, that's a very, very nice victory there against Auburn. Oh, they're playing 2 games this week. Okay. They were the team that I had scheduled like later on in the year, and I moved them up just to kind of maneuver around some bye weeks. So we'll just ignore that. But yeah, so took down Auburn here 24-17. A really good second half, outscoring the Tigers 17-7. The Jaguars come out on top despite 2 interceptions from their quarterback. But yeah, we're obviously very early in the season, and we will take a look at the South Alabama roster. Obviously, it's a pretty significant step down overall wise from us, but it's not a bad team at all. As we'll start off here with Bishop Davenport, a junior quarterback. It's been a little rocky with 4 picks through just 2 games, but he's a pretty solid athlete. Does bring about some mobility to him. Maybe not so much in his top speed, but in his change in direction and agility. Good awareness, a good arm. Accuracies are largely in a good spot. Really, really high throw on the run. But if we can get pressure on him, Davenport should struggle. Let's move over to tailback. We start off here with Kentrell Bullock. Not an overly great athlete, but has some really good ball carrying maneuvers in the hole well. Jarvis Durr is definitely the better athlete between the two, as he is the listed backup. And then we have P.J. Martin as their number 3, Winston Malone as their 4th running back, at least on this screen, but he is also operating as their 2nd kick returner. Here at wide receiver, not a great unit, but they got Keyshawn Woodyard, Daquan Samuel, who wears number 42, is a very weird wide receiver number. Got Micah Woods, Brady Boyd, Anthony Eager, and then Carlos Bennett. At tight end, they have 2 solid options here in Trent Thomas and Terrence Torrance. Left tackles, really solid here. Ethan Hubbard, impact player, captain on the team. Left guard's a step down here with Jason Jarrell. Malachi Preciado at center. Brian Tankersley backing him up, so Tankersley might be the starter there, but looks like it's Preciado. Josh Ward at right guard with Julius Kidd behind him. And then we have Daniel Foster Allen, another good tackle here for the Jaguars, with Reed Gavin backing him up. Left end's in a good spot for him. They got Jalen Durgan, Jordan Norman, and Achilles Woods. So 2 pretty solid building blocks there, and Woods and Norman for the future. Durgan should be the starter for them, though. Here at right end, they have a really good redshirt freshman in Nathan Jennings. Got Lamondre Brooks behind him, and then just a couple of lower-rated true freshmen. Defensive tackle, they have Josh Thurman, R.J. Moss Jr., and Ed Smith. So a pretty solid defensive line. Dalton Hughes here at left outside linebacker. You got James Calhoun and Otis Cunningham in the middle. Hughes is a pretty good athlete. Not so great for Calhoun and Cunningham. Got Blaine Myrick here at right outside linebacker, Dennis Overstreet and Gavin Forshaw. Again, just more really solid players versus anybody being a standout. Cornerback, they got a trio of pretty good corners here in Jordan Scruggs, Reggie Neely, Ricky Fletcher, and then it moves down to Jordan Buchanan and Josh Bledsoe. Actually, some really good size in this cornerback group, some decent athleticism, good change of direction here on Scruggs. All mainly like man covers guys there at the top, and then it starts sliding down more into zone cover guys. So it'll be interesting to see how much man they run versus zone with these top two guys here. Free safety, they have Wesley Miller and Cordell Hood, along with Christopher Wallace Jr. And at strong safety, they have Tremel States Jones and Amarian Fortenberry. Got two solid kickers. Looks like it's going to be Hamilton DeBoyan. That's their starter. Here's a sophomore. And they got a freshman and Zach Willingham here at punter. But yeah, we're into the top 10, trying to take advantage here at home in a matchup with the Jaguars, where we have a significant talent advantage, pretty significant anyway. But hoping that the Green Wave can take care of business here in this one, as this game will be played in Tulane. Get a chance to host the South Alabama Jaguars. Got a couple of recruits coming in on a visit here. And yeah, just real excited, coming out with the standard home uniform, the white helmets with the green tops. As we see Ty Thompson out there leading the brigade, and we see the Jaguars for the first time. Tulane certainly hoping to get off to a quick start here. And they will kick off to start things off. We will have Woods and Malone back to receive the kick. Sent down by Carroll. That's going to be taken by Woods for a touchback. You see Davenport, 6'2", 185, the junior, struggling with his turnovers, looking to clean that up in this one. As it is two guys in the backfield there with Davenport, and it's a carry on the first play to Bullock. He gets wrapped up after a gain of 5. That ball is going to be picked off as Chris Rogers gets heat immediately. Chris Rogers' third interception of the season, able to get Tulane a short field here. As they will start off at the 30. Really quick start here for Tulane defensively. See if we can take a look at the replay. Just tried to run a short hitch over to the tight end. Davenport's 5th interception on his first pass of the game. It's Ty Thompson and this Tulane offense now come out in a 2 tight end set. Mario Williams sent in motion. It is a touch pass to Williams, who's got good speed. Able to cut it back inside a little bit, takes that to the 11. It's a first down on the first play. Tulane looking to continue this quick start. It's a 3 wide receiver set here. Thompson takes the snap. Gonna dump this underneath the Preston, and Tulane scores in 2 plays. It's a Preston touchdown coming from Ty Thompson with ice in his veins. Really quiet last game for Preston, but it's his 2nd straight game finding the end zone. Tulane is up 7-0 now. Could not have dreamed of a better start for Tulane. Quick interception from their super athletic linebacker, Chris Rogers, and they score 2 plays later. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Durr is in the backfield, and Durr is going to get the ball on the carry, gets out wide, does finally get wrapped up by Kilgo and Bryant, but it's a gain of 8. Durr, definitely the speedier guys. It's now P.J. Martin, the 3rd running back, already there, and he takes the direct snap, gets brought down by Quincy Wiggins, but it is a first down for the Jaguars. This is going to be a deep handoff. Good carry there again, a gain of 6 for P.J. Martin. Martin still out there with Davenport. Got the guy to jump but did not take the snap. And it's a read option. Davenport able to take it for a first down. Finally does get wrapped up by Bryant and Ransaw. South Alabama quickly moving the ball here on this drive though. 3 wide set. It's another run to P.J. Martin. Wrapped up that time by Chris Rogers, but it's still a gain of 5. Running the ball extremely well early on are these Jaguars. It's going to be a carry again. Martin able to find some good blocking. It's another first down for South Alabama. And now I've seen the 4th running back onto the field here today. It's a pass over to the left. Jaden Lewis able to dislodge that ball from Samuel. South Alabama has made it all the way to the Tulane 31, strictly through the air. They tried to set up a screen. It is the first completion of the day. This one goes up to Martin. He takes it for a gain of 9, able to make 2 defenders miss there. Now a 3 wide receiver set. And it's a toss out. Rogers tries to cut him inside, but it's still easily a first down there for Brady Boyd on the touch pass. 3 wide set, South Alabama knocking on the door. Send their running back out. And it is a pass over the middle. Kilgo makes the tackle. And it's a 9-yard completion for Davenport. 2 tight ends out. Got Mekhi Williams also now in at linebacker. Martin takes the carry, gets a first down to the 2. They have essentially ran it down Tulane's throat this entire drive. Going to be a carry from Martin. He gets wrapped up in the backfield that time. Elijah Kilgo able to bring them down. Martin still out there again with Davenport. And it's a run shut. Oh, he breaks the tackle, but takes a bigger loss because of it. Loss of 5 there. Altis Smith able to put Martin back for a 5-yard loss. It's a 3rd down. Certainly have to assume a pass here, and it is. And it's a pass wide open in the end zone as Brady Boyd is South Alabama with an outstanding drive. Run it down Tulane's throat and then throw it into the end zone. South Alabama here looking to tie it up if DeBoyan can make the extra point. And DeBoyan's kick is up, and it is good. 14-play, 76-yard drive that took up 7 minutes of this first quarter. Tulane's going to have to find some answers there on defense. That was not the best showing as Preem tries to make a play, but only get that one out to the 16. Tulane now for their first full possession out on offense. It's Hughes in the backfield with Thompson. It's a carry to Hughes, able to get that one up the middle, a gain of 7, had good blocking. Again out here in this 4 wide receiver set, Thompson takes the snap. They try to set up a screen to Williams, but he gets knocked down in the backfield by Jordan Scruggs, their top cornerback. Sets up a 3rd and 4 now. It's again with a 4 wide set. Thompson takes the snap. He's just going to dump this one off to Preem. Preem takes that one up the field there for a first down up to the 32. Thompson's interceptions have been very worrisome, as that last touchdown he threw on the opening drive for Tulane is actually the first time all year that he is in the positive on the touchdown interception ratio. And Mekhi Hughes carry goes for 3 yards. Now a double stacked wide receiver look here for Thompson. And Clayton Johnson is in the backfield with him. Want to get a screen out to Ironmanner, first catch of the day, but gets very little on it. It's now a 3rd and 4. That'll already be the end of the first quarter. South Alabama taking up the majority of it on their last drive. The score is 7-7. Tulane looking at a 3rd down here again on this drive. Thompson with a bunch set to his right, takes the snap. We'll try to get that out to Ironmanner, and an outstanding interception. And he breaks the tackle of Hughes, finally gets brought down by Williams. Amarion Fortenberry with an outstanding pick. I don't really think that was a bad throw from Thompson. Maybe not the best read, but I don't feel like that was a terrible throw. I feel like it was more of just an outstanding play from Fortenberry. Let's take a look. No, I mean, that looks like it was going to hit. Looks like it was going to hit Ironmanner in stride. It was maybe a little bit behind him, a tad. Fortenberry just really cut off the lane there. South Alabama with a chance here to take the lead after the great interception from Fortenberry. This is going to be a run. Luke Tillery able to take down Durr in the backfield. I've not seen a lot of bullet here. It is Durr out in the backfield again. It's a carry to Durr. Wrapped up by Hamilton. Sets up a 3rd and 9. Extra defensive back out there for Tulane. Throw this over to the right. Samuel able to get around Magruder and gets the 1st down on the 3rd and 9. That's what you can't have happen. Not with how well South Alabama has run the ball. You can't put yourselves in situations where you get a 3rd and 9 and allow that. Mekhi Williams able to make a tackle there on Durr to get him in the backfield. Davenport. It's a 3 wide receiver set. They run it again, and South Alabama has taken the lead. Now up 14, or probably likely to be up 14-7 here after this Debayan kick, and it is up and it is good. Now it's Tulane scratching their heads a bit. A perfect start has now seen 2 South Alabama touchdowns with some really nice 3rd down conversions on their last 2 drives. It's a 4 wide receiver look for Thompson. Hughes in the backfield. It's a carry to Hughes, able to maneuver his way through traffic. Takes that for a gain of 7. Four wide receiver set here again. Thompson calls an audible. Just another direct carry to Hughes, able to break it to the outside. But Tulane likely to get called for holding here. And it is a holding on Graham, the senior right tackle. Now back to a 2nd and 10. 4 wide set. Thompson takes the snap. Tries to get that out to Hughes, who gets caught on the offensive line. It's a 3rd and 10 now. Things are quickly going from bad to worse here for this Tulane offense. Ty Thompson with an empty set here on the 3rd down. Takes the snap. He's going to get that inside to Ironmanner, who makes an outstanding catch. Taking that one off the grass for the completion. Big 3rd down conversion there. Thompson sends Mario Williams. Mario Williams now on the touch pass, able to take that for a gain of 3. Out here again with a 3 wide receiver set. A lot of guys here in the box. Thompson takes it, It's a screen over to Williams. Able to take that up. Want to set up a 3rd and 2. Every play is Tulane right now, essentially fighting for their lives, it feels like. Thompson in the empty, takes the snap, gets it over to Ballman, brings it in for a 1st down. Thompson now out here again in a 4 wide set. It's a carry to Hughes. Hughes able to get a little bit of room there, a gain of 3. Thompson with a bunch set to his right. It's a handoff to Clayton Johnson, who gets good room there. Takes that for a gain of 6. Bunch set again over to the right. Thompson takes the snap and try to fit that in, and does get the completion to Preston. Found the soft spot in the zone. Still a 3 wide set here. Mario Williams back out. Thompson takes the snap. Gonna fit that into Imanner. Imanner gets the 1st down on the drag. Imanner has, of course, been outstanding this year. He's had 2 monster efforts, and then even last week, a 7-catch, 70-yard was like a disappointment as Hughes takes that carry, gets wrapped up quickly there. Does gain 1. It's a 4 wide set here. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to try to lob this one out for Williams, who lets it hit him in the hands, tries to make the adjustment, but is unable to corral it. And that's the look that you're looking for there. Imanner now back out here on the left side. Thompson takes the snap, gets pretty big pressure, tries to throw that one away, or at least I felt like that. I know they sent pressure, got too far back. That's a throw you got to make. Imanner's open. Tulane going to be forced to attempt a field goal here from Cam Hyman. Kick is up, and it is good. 14-10 lead now for South Alabama. Tulane really has got to figure some things out on defense here. South Alabama's been really good on 3rd down. They've been really good at running the football and have had success through the air. Davenport, it's a carry to Bullock. Gets a gain of 3 there. First time we've seen him since the opening drive. We're now at the 2-minute warning. Again, it's a 14-10 South Alabama lead. Tulane starts off the 2nd half with the ball. It's a drop back pass. That ball's going to be picked off by Elijah Kilgo. He's tried twice now. Davenport has to throw the ball there to the tight end, and both times it has been picked off. Davenport already throwing 6 interceptions on the season. Tulane now with a chance to retake the lead. Thompson on 1st down, takes the snap. We'll try to fit that into Mario Williams, but it's knocked away. Williams with a couple of bad drops here in this one. Thompson steps back, tries to set up a screen. It is more successful this time to Hughes. Hughes is somehow able to break that out, gets inside the 10, tackled down at the 8. I don't know how that play worked out. It looked like Hughes had gotten hemmed up by his blockers, but somehow finds a way to scoot away before being brought down and creates a massive play. Hughes takes a direct snap, gets hemmed up on Emory Jones. Not a great job there of finding the hole for Hughes. Thompson 4 wide set. Running a little bit of the clock down here. He takes the snap and takes the sack. 3rd and goal now from the 17. It's an empty set look here for Thompson. Takes the snap, finds Ballman. Ballman finds a touchdown. I think the tight end went all of last year without a score despite playing a ton of snaps. But he has given Tulane the lead here in this one. Just a nice simple route right up the seam. They gave Thompson an opening, didn't even take a step back there. Ballman takes it in through traffic for a score. Hyman's kick is up and it is good. It's a 17-14 lead over Alabama thanks to the Elijah Kilgo interception and then the Ballman big 3rd down conversion for a touchdown there. That one is taken up to the 13 before Woods is tackled down. Davenport, 54 seconds left. Do they throw it here? They do drop back to pass. Throws the out route. It is completed as Magruder tackles Woods out of bounds. Davenport again drops back, takes the pass. This time tries to make a hell of a throw, and it is completed to Woodyard. Through traffic. Woodyard took 2 licks on that play, but held on to the ball. It's a 4 wide receiver set here for Davenport. Throwing up a bunch of hot routes and audibles. This time he throws the hitch on the inside of Rogers, able to get it completed as Rogers and Kilgo make the tackle there to Woods, but it goes for a gain of 9. Davenport drops back to pass again. It's a quick throw out to his tight end right in front of Bryant. Trent Thomas with the 1st down catch there. It's a throw over to Thomas again. Thomas takes that one inside the 15. Just going right up the seam. Catches Rogers flat-footed there. He's going to get sacked, Davenport, on this play. Who was on the sack since they quickly called a timeout? It's like Quincy Wiggins and Hamilton may be on that. It's now a 2nd and 17. Davenport tries to scramble, gets sacked by Hamilton again. Back-to-back plays with a sack. And South Alabama is out. South Alabama's out of timeouts. Tulane will come away with the lead in the first half thanks to back-to-back sacks from Hamilton's to finish it out. They've picked off Davenport twice, have now sacked him a couple of times. They've had their problems on defense, but they've made a couple of nice plays when they really needed to. The Tulane offense has been largely solid, had to survive off of a couple of big 3rd down conversions. Ty Thompson did get picked off on what really was just an outstanding play from Fortenberry. But the 2 interceptions for Tulane set them up for 2 short fields. And they will receive the 2nd half kickoff up 17-14. Lewis is going to take this for a touchback. Tulane will start off with the ball at their own 25. And it's a 2 tight end set to start things off. Mario Williams yet again sent in motion. Mario Williams is going to get it. Not going to be able to get outside the defense though, as Fortenberry, who had the interception earlier, makes a really nice play there. Able to string that out wide enough to let the sideline become his best friend. Thompson in a 4-wide set takes the snap. This is going to be thrown underneath again to Mario Williams, able to make 3 defenders miss, runs into his own guy, but gets it past the midfield mark. First really nice play for Mario Williams on the day there. See if we can take a look at the replay. He really made a couple of defenders miss there in space. Let's take a look at it again here, as that was just a nice little drag. 1 guy missed, 2 guy missed, put the angle there on number 32. Takes that for a really nice gain. If he doesn't run into his own guy, probably gains another couple of yards. Tulane get the first down. 4-wide set again. Hughes in the backfield with Thompson. Thompson takes the snap. It's a handoff to Hughes. Just takes that for a gain of 2. 7 carries for 21 yards so far for Hughes on the ground. 2 tight end pistol set. It's a handoff to Hughes. He gets a good block by Gunter. Hughes able to take that for a first down. Sitting now at the South Alabama 34. Clayton Johnson now out there beside Thompson. Thompson sends Clayton Johnson in motion. It's a pass out to Clayton Johnson. He gets some pretty good blocks by his receivers, able to take the swing pass for a gain of 7. Thompson takes the snap. Gonna get that to Isle Manor. Gonna take it almost inside the 10, tackle down at the 11. That double drag setup really puts the linebackers in a bad spot. Thompson with a bunch set to his right takes the snap. They dump it off again to Mario Williams. Doesn't get a lot there, just a gain of 2. South Alabama's got all 11 guys up close to the line of scrimmage, and still Hughes takes the handoff. Gains 4, sets up a 3rd and 4 from the 5-yard line. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to get that to Isle Manor, who brings it in for a touchdown. Tulane able to extend their lead. Isle Manor's 2nd touchdown on the season. Got some trust from his quarterback there. As soon as the linebacker came on a blitz there up the middle, he decided to give his big wide receiver the chance to make a play in the face of traffic, and Isle Manor's able to bring it in. Hyman's kick is up, and it is good. Tulane now up 24-14. Carroll's kick is up, or the kickoff is up, excuse me. This one likely to be taken for a touchback, and it is by Malone. And Tulane potentially set their offense up with another short field. It's a carry to Bullock, who gets a really nice set of block in there, able to easily take that for a first down. 3rd carry of the day for him. Davenport now in the hurry up. It's another handoff, this time wrapped up by 3 guys in the backfield. Makai Williams, Chris Rogers, and Lunds. Running back sent in motion there. It's going to dump it off to Bullock. Really nice play there by Kilgo, taking him out of bounds. Now a 3rd and 11. Tulane needs to get off the field here. And he's going to get sacked. Hamilton, 3rd sack of the game, or at least 2.5 sacks. Hamilton starting to put together quite the performance. The punt is away from Willingham. Lewis on the return, able to get some green grass. He's going to take it past midfield. Tulane with good starting field position again here. See how they decide to come out here for this set of downs. God dang, we just picked a play. 5 seconds to 3 wide set. Thompson just barely going to get the snap off. His shoes is going to get wrapped up in the backfield. A loss of 1. Not a very good job of me by doing that. Come out with his 3 wide receiver set again. A 2 high safety look. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to try to throw Manor open, and Manor's able to make the play. Takes it to the 25. Thompson standing and delivering in the pocket there. It's a really nice play. Finding Manor with some green grass. 2 tight end set. You know what they'd like to do here. Mario Williams is going to get the ball. Able to create some space for himself. Takes that for a first down. Mario Williams' change of directions is at such a high level. 3 wide receiver set here. Thompson takes the snap. He sets up the screen to Manor. Gets brought down there for a short gain by McNeely. Just a gain of 4 on that one. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to roll out, try to throw it away, but takes a big sack. It's a 3rd and 16 now. Certainly not what they were looking for there. Thompson in the empty set. He takes the snap. Just going to dump this off to Mario Williams. Gets tackled down in the middle of the field, but sets up what should be a makeable field goal here for Hyman. Hyman's kick is up and it's good. It's now a 27-14 lead for Tulane. South Alabama's playing them really tough. Carroll kicks it away. Really nice return there by Woods, considering the traffic there. Gets it up to the 19. Just less than a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Davenport and the South Alabama offense have not been good here in this second half. It's a nice run to Bullock, who finally gets brought down by Ransall after 7. Hamilton now, 2.5 sacks, has really been the biggest player really in Tulane getting some stops there, as Lunds and Wiggins are able to take down Bullock in the backfield. Sets up a 3rd and 4. It's a 4 wide receiver setup. Davenport will let the clock run out. We head into the 4th quarter. Tulane up 27-14. Trying to get a big defensive stop here on 3rd down. 9th ranked Tulane, I think, is seen South Alabama stay in this game longer than they would have thought they would have. 3 wide receiver set this time. Davenport drops back, takes the snap, gets a big throw off to Woods. Takes it to midfield before he is brought down. I guess it's some new thing where it doesn't pull up sometimes all the little extra menus on the play-by-play. Empty set. Davenport takes the snap, dumps it off over the middle to Thomas. Gain of 2. Pass now over to Thomas on the right side. Takes that for a first down, though. Let me see if I call it like just pause it. Okay. It brings back up the pre-play. It's going to be a carry to Bullock, who gets hit by Kilgore, but still able to take it forward for a gain of 3 before he's officially brought down. Kilgo filled the hole nicely, just did not wrap up Bullock. It's a 2nd and 7, 3 wide set. Davenport drops back, takes the snap, tries to throw that one out wide, is falling incomplete. Tried to get a throw off to Woodyard there, just not quite able to corral it. Tries to dump this one off to the right side. That's going to be a first down for Boyd. Davenport had way too much time on that throw. Boyd able to work his way to the sideline and set up for a nice catch and run. 2 tight end set. It's a carry to Bullock. Tries to make a couple people miss, but Ransaw able to tackle him down for a gain of 1. As we now see Durr for the first time in a while, the speedy tailback out there with Davenport. 3 wide sets here again. It is a carry to Durr, who breaks 2 tackles from linebackers there and takes that up, sets up a 3rd and 1. Out here in the pistol. See if they're going to run it here. They are. Hamilton is able to stop him short, though. Going to set up a 4th and 1. South Alabama feels like they have to go for it here. It's a carry in the backfield. Bullock tries to spin, gets stopped by Mekhi Williams. I thought he was going to get the first down, but I think trying to spin there, like if he just goes forward, I think he gets the first down, but he tries to spin and lunge, and Mekhi Williams get the stop on Bullock. Yeah, I mean, that if he just goes forward there, that's probably a first down. Tulane now with a chance to run out a lot of this clock. 6.5 minutes left. They're up 13 in a game that's been a lot closer than what they thought it would be. It's a carry for Clayton Johnson. Clayton Johnson, nice bit of room there. Gets a gain of 5. Just the 2nd carry of the day for Clayton Johnson, who has not been near as efficient as he was last year as a junior. Hughes takes the run, finds the grass, gets a first down. Hughes 11 carries, 46 yards. South Alabama has done a pretty solid job here of getting some penetration there on the defense. Hughes takes that for a nice carry, gain of 7. Tulane trying to put this game on ice. It is a carry for Hughes. Cuts it back inside around the defender. Takes that for a first down. Thompson sets up in the 4 wide. He drops back. He takes the snap. They're going to go over the top to Mario Williams. He catches it. He's going to score. Tulane looking for the dagger. They may have just gotten it. Ty Thompson, South Alabama there looking to just stop the run. They send the safety up to try to help out. Mario Williams easily beats his man off the line of scrimmage. Takes that for a score. Tulane now looking to separate by 3 full touchdowns. Thompson takes the snap, gets it to Manor, who again brings it in. Tulane deciding to take the top off the defense there, and it works out to perfection. Carroll's kick is away. Woods able to take that for a semi-decent return up to the 17. Davenport and this Jaguars offense have not shown that they can consistently throw the football. He's out there again. Double hitch is brought down immediately by Luke Tillery. Tillery playing in the slot right now. Okay. Davenport takes the snap again. Trying to find somewhere to throw it. Instead, he's going to scramble. Takes a shot from Kilgo there after he slides down, but it's a no call by the refs. Davenport again drops back trying to take the snap. He's going to dump it off to the running back. Magruder comes up and safely makes the tackle. Davenport back, of course, again. Tries to scroll out, able to take it, but not quite able to get the first down. It's 3rd and inches, just over 3 minutes left here in the game. They'll let Davenport rush for yards if they don't allow the big play over the top. None of this is going to matter, but that's a big throw to Woodyard there from Davenport. Able to find the post route there in front of 3 Tulane Wave defenders. If he throws that any later, it's definitely picked off. Nice set of timing there from him as he gets hit. Able to get it away, though. Lunge on the contact. Now with the 4 wide set, but it's Durr actually in the slot, the backup running back. They set up the screen to Martin. Martin takes it inside the 15 somehow. I've got to tackle better there in space. That's on me. Again with the 4 wide set, but with their second string running back in the slot, Martin. Davenport takes the snap. Davenport's going to scramble out, slides down, avoiding the contact, a gain of 6 there. As Tulane decides to send pressure, Davenport able to get a touchdown pass out there to Malone, their 4th string running back, playing in the slot. Nice throw and catch combo there. South Alabama tightens up this game a little bit. Just over 2 minutes left. 35-21 now. DeBoyon's kick is good. They are going for the onside kick. That kick is going to be grabbed by South Alabama as they find a way to get the recovery. See if Tulane, that one goes for a completion. First down. Another dump off there. Davenport getting plenty of time, able to find Woods there on the first down throw. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Thomas out there at tight end. Bullock in the backfield with Davenport. Drop back to take a snap, and he finds a hold of Woodyard, who gets hit by multiple defenders there. It takes it for a first down. Just as I said before their last drive, they haven't shown they can consistently throw the football, and now look at them. Davenport marching down the field once again, tries to dump this off, and it is completed both to Woods, but he falls in bounds. Clock is running, 1.5 minutes left. It's a throw over the middle. It's a touchdown to Woodyard. South Alabama. They were just down 3 scores just a couple of minutes ago. They have now made this a 1-possession game. Davenport and this offense have gotten into a fantastic rhythm. 1:23 left. The onside kick again. Can Tulane recover this one this time? They do. See if Tulane can successfully run out the clock and get out of this one with a win. It is a carry to Hughes, who gets wrapped up for a loss there. Did not see who was on the tackle. James Calhoun. Clayton Johnson now out there with Thompson. South Alabama's got 1 timeout left to call. It's a carry to Clayton Johnson. He gets shut down in the backfield. 35-28, 1:16 left. It's a 4 wide set. You never know with Tulane. and might try to take a shot. But instead, it is going to be a carry to Hughes. There's a flag on the play. That's going to be a hold on Graham again. It's a hold on Graham again on an inside zone running away from him. But they do decline it, but that penalty will stop the clock. Carroll trying to put him in a coffin here. Kicks this one away. Woods is going to have to fair catch it at the 11. So with no timeouts, South Alabama has to go 89 yards in 1 minute and 6 seconds. It's a quick pass up the seam to Thomas. Rogers almost jumped that. Hurry up. Didn't take off much time there. 55 seconds left. They throw the pass over to Woods, and that one is complete too. South Alabama's going to tie this game. Davenport comes in to clock it. 47 seconds left. Davenport drops back to take it. He's going to throw that one wide, but it's going to get picked off. Lewis puts the game away. See if we can take a look at this replay here. I accidentally clicked through it. Davenport. He gets the throw he wants, just does not put enough air under it. Is Lewis able to make a play? I want to get let's make Lewis the thumbnail then. I don't really like that, but we'll do that for right now. I might take a look at replays and see what we got. But Tulane is going to be able to come away with a 35-28 victory. South Alabama with a hellacious finish there in the fourth quarter to make it a one-possession game again. But Tulane does barely do enough to come away with another win to start the season. Ty Thompson, your player of the game, with a 4-touchdown performance, 82% completion percentage. Just under 300 yards passing. Now how important is the deep shot to Williams? I mean, obviously we could have ran more clock out there, but that touchdown now becomes huge in that win. Obviously we needed it to come away, but maybe things would have worked out differently if I'd have just been running the football. Who knows? But the onside kick thing definitely sucked. Not it. Really, you know, got to make the recovery there when you can. Let's try to, let's see if I pick like this one. I would like to get Lewis. I think something like this might end up being better. We can kind of zone in. Let's actually do it over Lewis though. We can get him to like fill out the screen there a little bit. Yeah, something like that. We'll do something like that. Man, Tulane, though, comes out with a tight victory as we take a look at the stats. Ty Thompson, 24-29, 286 yards, 4 touchdowns and an interception, his best game of the year through the air from a touchdown-interception ratio by far. He had a really good day. Even the interception by Fortenberry there, to me, was more of just a really, really nice play by the defensive back. On the ground, slow day rushing. Hughes 15 for 64, did not find the end zone there. Clayton Johnson just 3 for 9, continues to not be a good senior season for him, unfortunately. Receiver Mario Williams, 10 catches, 125 yards and a score. Iowa Manor 7 for 77 and a score. Preston 2 for 16 in the score. Ballman 2 for 22 with a huge third and goal from like the 19 touchdown. Really, I guess the 17-yard line. Just a huge touchdown right at the seam from him. Clayton Johnson, 1 from 7, Preem 1 for 11. Hughes did have a 28-yard reception. Graham had a really bad day. 2 holding calls and allowed 2 sacks. Not a good day from him at all. On defense, Kilgo and Brylan Green each have 2 tackles. Kilgo also gets 2 tackles for loss and an interception. Ransall 9 tackles, Lewis 6 and an interception. Rogers a 6 tackle, 1 tackle for loss. Interception day, tackles for loss. We had Hamilton lead the way with 3 and getting 2.5 sacks. Wiggins 2 tackles for loss and a half sack. Kilgo lunge with 2 tackles for loss. And Rogers, Adonis, Freelo, Kyle Williams, Smith, and Tillery. Smith has been impressive. Doesn't really get talked about enough, but he does not give up a whole lot of catches and coverage. He's been solid. In the interceptions, we have Jaden Lewis, of course, with the game clincher, but Kilgo and Rogers both getting interceptions to set us up for short field. Certainly played a large part in the game. Anything really here? No pass deflections in this one. Okay. Did make all my field goal attempts with Hyman. South Alabama, Davenport really had a really good fourth quarter throwing the ball until he threw the interception to Lewis that he just didn't put quite enough air under. But 27-34, 322 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. On the ground, Bullock 28 yards on 10 carries. Davenport did have 16 yards, got sacked though the 3 times that hurt his yardage. P.J. Martin 7 for 25, Durr 6 for 19. Did find the end zone though. We did a nice job stopping the run. We really did. Their first full drive, they ran it right down our throats, and then they weren't really able to run it the rest of the time. Thankfully, they didn't really catch fire with the passing game until about midway through the fourth quarter there. Over the last 4 minutes or so. Woods 6 catches, 79 yards. Thomas 5 for 66. Woodyard 5 for 93 and a score. Boyd 3 for 25 and a score. Bullock just 3 for 5 out of the backfield. Samuel 2 for 19. Martin 2 for 30 out of the backfield. And then Malone catches a touchdown pass, but was actually playing in the slot. Their number 4 running back. Defensively, they had Wesley Miller lead the way with 8 tackles. Calhoun had a nice day, 7 tackles and a tackle for loss. Stakes Jones 5. Let's see, Scruggs had 5 tackles and tackle for loss from his cornerback spot. He was impressive. Jalen Durgan 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and did have the 2 sacks. And then Thurman with 4 and 1. But it is Tulane that found a way, despite being outgained in yardage, to come away with a victory. It may be a game that we shouldn't have won, but we did create more turnovers. So I think we outplayed South Alabama in that one. I mean, I think it was the 2 scores surrounding the onside kick obviously were not great defensive possessions, and then the special teams play to not pick up the onside kick certainly hurt. But I think over the totality of the game, I think we definitely outplayed the Jaguars, as we will advance the week. Let's take a look. Losing a couple of guys here as Eric Fasano decides to commit to Ole Miss over us. We led for him. Ole Miss just took us over there in that past week. I'm going after a couple of really nice quarterbacks, so that one doesn't hurt really bad. I like him. Trust me, he's the number 9 quarterback in the country, but we got other options there. Ornstein sucks to lose him to Memphis. That kind of happened out of nowhere. I feel like we were leading for him heading into that week. We're first for a couple of other guys, including Chin's, one of the other quarterbacks. Maybe it was Fasano I actually liked better. They're pretty similar players, though. One's an improviser, one's technically a field general, but they were almost like the exact same speed and accuracies and arm strength and stuff. So I was okay with that. We're still looking good here for this number 1 running back in the country. Cameron Hamilton, American Defensive Player of the Week, as we do have a bye week. So we'll take a look at the top 25 scores. I'll do some recruiting right quick. We'll advance the week, go over the scores again, and then we'll be back with you. Georgia with a big win over Texas in week 5, 45-14. Very emphatic victory there. USC over Northwestern. South Alabama did win their other week 5 game, for what it's worth. Washington big in an upset over Michigan. Utah over Kansas out on the road. Penn State by a touchdown over Iowa. South Carolina with a nice win over Kentucky. Virginia Tech up to number 3 in the country over Georgia Tech. Tennessee big over Mississippi State. A&M big over Missouri. And Louisville comes away with an impressive win at home against Virginia as we are up to number 8 in the country. Just double checking before we hit the bye week. Nothing for us Heisman Trophy wise. Take a look and see the guys that are there. Look at Drew Allar there having a good year. I'll do a little keep up here on recruiting. Yeah, that's actually a big loss. That was a guy I actually wanted more. I had him ranked at the top of our board. They're very similar players, as you'll see. Fasano's definitely got more throw power, but Chin comes with a little bit more speed. So what I'll do, I'll just definitely make sure to max out the amount of hours I can use on him. Do not want to lose him now because I'm actually going to end up having to add another quarterback at some point because we will have another need there, I believe. Okay, running backs, we're looking good for Browning. I need to put more points back into him. I need to actually schedule him for a visit. His championship contenders is number 1. Bring him into UAB. Or actually, I can just take that point away. That point away. Max is out now. Really need to bring him in. We're the only people recruiting Finnerty. Wide receiver Bueno is the 99 speed guy. I am throwing everything that I can at him. That is like essentially comes in on campus and is a focal point of the offense type of player there. I actually need to bring him in on a visit. Proximity to home is the best thing. We'll probably pick something else. We're locked out of the UAB, so we'll try to bring him in here for this North Texas game. We'll use Coach Prestige instead of proximity to home. Muhammad, we're still looking good there. I mean, I still need to almost, I get it, it makes things more difficult, but I almost wish they would not do the, like you have to use the hours to schedule the visit so far in advance. It makes things more difficult. It's just, not used to doing that in the last game, I guess. So we got a nice lead for him. I'll just keep that right there. So I was going after this guy right here because I need a tackle. And nobody is giving him the time of day. So we'll ramp that up, put some extra points to him there. Need to add in a couple more points to him here. Need to get him committed before UCF has a chance to host that visit. Down to 35 hours now. Looking solid for both of those guys. Arkansas overtakes us for this 4-star defensive tackle. I'm going to use all my points to try to get him back. We're looking obviously really good for Ikas here. Let's see. It's Ornstein we missed. I might be going after too big a fish here, to be honest with you. I'm starting to, like, as soon as some of these bigger programs are starting to jump into these battles, it's really hurting me. I still got so many people I need to schedule for a visit. I just don't have the hours to do it because I'm trying to throw all the hours at them. But we'll advance the week. We'll roll with that. See if there's some good news here coming off the bye week. Again, we finished up there ranked number 8, and we do get a commitment from Celesi Chin from Hawaii, a 4-star quarterback. Then we get a commitment from Carlos Moroncola, a right guard 4-star. We'll take a look at them. We at least didn't lose anybody to a commitment elsewhere. almost at another upgrade. Should get that in the next episode. His Benaster looks like he might transfer out. Take a look at those two commits right quick. So obviously we have lost Fasano. I guess I can just remove him from the board. So yeah, got Celesi Chin here. 90 throw power is certainly good enough. Accuracies are already in a good spot. Interested to see where his medium accuracy is, but has really good throw on the run. Is a good athlete, or his medium accuracy is right on the right side. So the medium accuracy is definitely the thing that needs the most work, but good speed. Definitely looks like a guy that could come in and be an immediate starter for us. And of course, we did get Jalen Waddle there on the, right on during the preseason. He's a bust technically, but is a better athlete than Chin, even with better throw power. And his accuracies are similar, so might end up just being a camp battle, but you would think might lean more towards the guy that's the gym. Running backs, we're still looking good for Browning there. Okay. Still trying to get Bueno to commit. So I got 205 points to use. So we're holding on to that lead. I'll leave that be. Do I have him scheduled for something? I do not. So I got 205 hours. Do I want to use... He's just an 87 speed. I don't want to use the hours for the visit for him. Okay, so we've jumped up here. Put just a couple of more hours into Aikman there. This was the other commit we had. And 4-star guard Carlos Morancola. Good player. Good power blocker. Really good strength. Base run block is solid. We don't know his base pass block, but it should be okay. So definitely good to bring him in. These guys ready to come in for a visit. We'll utilize some of these hours to do this. So his big thing is playing style. We match up great with him on that. Luna is now available as well. The thing that sucks is like his visit is not for forever. I mean, week 12, that might just kind of be the situation that we're in here. Yeah, I mean, I even can't get him in on a visit until North Texas. We'll bring him in for proximity to home. Okay. We just can't win because consistently losing hours somewhere for somebody like Middle Tennessee State jumped us that big. They are coming off their visit though, right? Like that's week 6. So they're coming off their visit is why they jumped ahead of us. So I might move. Let's move a couple of more hours back to him because I'm not gonna be able to schedule a visit till week 12. Like a lot of these races are gonna be over by the time I can actually get these guys to campus. That's what sucks. So really and truly, I mean, instead of doing that, I might just, some of these guys are getting closer to finishing up their recruiting. So I'm holding the lead there. I'll just throw in a couple extra points. I'll do the same here for this middle linebacker. What's my need at safety? Still got to, I might have to find strong safeties out of the transfer portal, I'm guessing. There was nothing really in the recruiting class that stood out to me unless I just moved somebody over there in position changes. So we're down to 3rd. LSU is really going after him hard. About this Simons kid. Not a great free safety. 64 zone coverage. I could get him though, but yeah, he's just not. You know what? Let's go for broke here. Let's put all our chips in there on Copen. So now I still got 35 hours to work with. I know that's not enough to schedule a visit, but I mean, I can't bring anybody in until week 12. Yeah. I'm just going to utilize the points. Just throwing it at guys. Just for Finnerty, give him just an extra 10 there. Try to get that wrapped up. Andre Muhammad isn't spectacular, but I'll throw just a couple extra hours at him. Aikman. Let's dump these. I'll just put the full 50 on him. Have I not? No, I haven't even scouted him. Oh, Lord. He's solid, though. Oh, now I can't. Okay, we'll just have to put 30 into him. That's good there. I almost need to decide between one of these. Do I have needs for two of them? I do. Yeah, I need more defensive. I'm going to have to hit the transfer portal some this year. We're leading, so I'll just maintain those for right now. I do have both of them scheduled for a visit. When are their visits? North Texas for him. Okay. So I will have some hours I can throw around to these guys later. I put a little bit of extra time into him already. Really want this Cantu kid, so I'm throwing everything I got at him. Same there, or close to it there. So yeah, we'll rock with that. But let's take a look at our season stats. We are up to number 6 in the country. Take a look at the top 25 scores from week 6 as we were on a bye. Utah over BYU, Penn State over Ohio State, Tennessee over Florida, Texas A&M over LSU, Miami big over Tulsa, Wisconsin upsets Indiana, their first loss of the season for the Hoosiers, West Virginia over Arizona State, Oregon over Iowa big, UTSA up to number 3 in the country, trounces Memphis on the road. Florida State, nice win at home over what was an undefeated Virginia Tech team. South Carolina over Vanderbilt, USC over Michigan State, Maryland over Washington at home, Georgia over Ole Miss, Pitt over NC State at home, and Kansas State over Texas Tech. Now we will take a look at our stats. So finally got some separation in the positive direction from the touchdown interceptions for Thompson. He's been really good. Again, I've made, I'd say 5 or 6 of those 7 have definitely been on me. So hard to put too much blame on him. I just haven't played very clean with him this year. The run game's been all Hughes. I mean, Clayton Johnson, 57 yards on 18 carries. It's just not working out for him this year. Thompson does have 3 touchdowns on the ground. Hughes has been good, though. Io Manor is going to surpass his yardage mark from all of last season here pretty quickly. But he's had back-to-back just kind of pretty good games versus dominant games. It's been more Mario Williams the past couple of weeks, but they are obviously the big funnels for the passing game, with Hughes actually being the 3rd leading receiver. Preston has not done much with his catches, but has scored 3 touchdowns. Ballman, I believe that's his first touchdown of the series. And it is. The huge 3rd down conversion there in that last game was his first touchdown of the series. Then defensively, it is still Kilgo easily at the top. Rogers behind him. Then Rylan Green and Jaden Lewis tackles for loss. It is Wiggins. Been a great transfer portal pickup for us, and we should have him for another year. Lunds and Hamilton each also have 6. Kilgo 3 tackles for loss. See what everybody else is working with. Quincy Wiggins is still the leading sack guy at 4.5. Hamilton 3.5. Hamilton's having a really good year replacing Patrick Jenkins. Then 2 for Lunds, 1 for Fobbs White, and a half sack for Adonis. Interception, still Chris Rogers leading the way with 3, with 2 pick sixes, correct? Didn't he have 2 in the same game? Yeah. And then 2 for Lewis, 1 for Kilgo, and 1 for Green. But yeah, the next time I see you guys in this series, your number 6 undefeated Tulane Gree Wave will be hosting UAB. So if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. And check out my Georgia Dynasty that's also on the channel. And yeah, till next time.